Hey friends, and welcome back to A Cozy Lifestyle with Clarissa Coward. I want to invite you to come into my pantry today. I did a blog last week and I made a promise that I was going to get this done. However, over the weekend down here we had some severe weather, tornado threats and a little hail and lots of wind, and we lost electricity. When I got home from work on Friday, we were in the dark, and we were in the dark until late yesterday. So I didn't get everything done that I wanted to do, but I'm going to start in here today. And I'm going to pull everything out. And it's really not that bad, and I'll add some before pictures as well in here. But the system that I did last year is not quite working for me. I need to tweak it. I'm not changing containers. I love my containers. I ordered these from, if you saw my video from last year, from Amazon, and they're the sealed. And I also have some glass ones. And I even chose labels, the chalk labels that you could write on. And I'm going to change those out and use my Cricut and make labels. Sort of like what I've done for my shelf, my condiments that sit on my counter. I just think that's a cleaner look, and I'm going to do that. Now I may not get to the labels today. That was my intention to do Friday night, get everything printed out, but I had no electricity, so I didn't get it done. But I did want to at least get this straightened up the way that I wanted it, and then I can come back and put the labels on and just show you a little peek from another video or whatever if I don't get it done for this one. But right now I'm going to take you in and let you see that it's not really that bad, but it's just, let me get you slowly so I don't make you dizzy. It's just not working for me. You see, it's not a large pantry. I wish the shelves were pulled out because they're pretty deep, so I have to use my step stool most of the time. And then that's a shelf, and then I'm going to take you up. And the one that I'm having the most trouble with is that one. I just don't like the way it looks. I did put stuff up there that I don't use often, but I'm thinking I could better use this door space over here for the smaller jars, maybe, if they'll sit. That's my intention, is to try that. This system goes all the way down, and it could hold a lot, I guess, if the space were used correctly, and I don't think that I'm doing that. I just don't. So when you come in, there are also a lot of things that we're not eating anymore. I'm on a Be Kind to Me kick as well. I didn't announce it. I didn't bring anybody along with that, but it's coming along really well. Actually, I've lost 13 pounds, and I'm really proud of that. But that's another thing. But we're going to go on, and we're going to go down. And I'm missing a shelf, and it wasn't in the house when we purchased it, and I just haven't bought another. But I put these plastic things down there with drawers to hold some other stuff. And I'm going to pull all this out today and see what I have, get rid of foods that we're no longer eating, and see if I can't better use the space. It's clean. I still love the paper that I put in the back there, the black and white roses that are back there. That paper, as you know, is my favorite, and I always pick it up at Dollar Tree. I even have that on the shelves. So everything is pretty clean. Nothing has gotten really dirty. I am going to wipe it out. But my main reason for redoing this is to utilize the space more appropriately, to make it more conducive to how I have to use this pantry. And I'm blessed to have it. I love my pantry. I just wish the shelves pulled out or something a little different. I don't know. It's a little awkward. So we're going to see if we can't use that. As you can see, I don't have any canned goods in there. I don't keep very many, but what I do keep, I keep in a cabinet. So it's like I'm taking up space in a cabinet that my pantry should really be used for. So we're going to see what I can do and to make it better. And if I can't move the canned goods over, at least maybe I can move some other things over and just get this more organized. I only bought one thing. I'm using what I have, not buying a whole lot, but I wanted this, and let me show you if I can get to it. I ordered this basket here. Let me see how you can better see it if I move further back. I bought this, I didn't order it, I bought this basket here yesterday while we were out trying to stay warm because we had no heat at Home Centric. And guys, they have the best price on their baskets. They don't have a large selection. This large one was only $12.99 and I was stoked. And I'm going to try and use this for our snacks because what we have now seems to overflow, and that makes it look junky when you've got extra bags of something laying on top of other things. It doesn't bother a lot of people, but it does bother me. So this is the only thing that I purchased. Everything else will be reused. So we're going to get on into this video. And if you're, let me say this before we do, if you're not already a member of our family, please hit that subscribe button. Come on, you can hit it. It won't cost you anything. It'll be fun. And after you hit that little bell so you'll be notified of all upcoming videos. If you enjoy this content, give me a big thumbs up. I also want you to like and share and leave a comment below. See how simple that is? Okay? So what we're going to do now is set it to music, maybe, and I'm going to pop in and out, I'm sure, and we're going to go ahead and take everything out. So come on in and let's get started. Guys, I'm popping back in to show you my progress so far. I decided it would be futile and that the video would be awful long if you had just watched me take everything down, wipe down shelves, and put it back. So what I've done with the top shelf, I put things up there, let's see if I can get you closer, that we eat rarely anymore. There's brown sugar, there's oatmeal. I know it's good for you, but we don't eat it very often. There's baking soda, there's egg noodles, macaroni, and white rice. And we're trying to eat better, so I put those up top. All the way on the other side is where I have my oils, my extra oils, because I have oils on my countertop as well. My olive oil, my butter flavored olive oil, and my jalapeno flavored olive oil. And that's the first shelf. Now some things may have to go in front, but if I do, I'm going to try and make it things that sit low. That's what I was saying about the cabinets being so deep and me needing the space. But right now that's what we have top shelf. Second shelf, we have sugar, flour, brown rice. What's in that corner over there? Oh, grits. And we have noodles that spinach noodles, and we have noodles that are no longer, that don't have eggs and that kind of thing, and I think they're wheat noodles. We also have spaghetti over there, and then the little ones over here in the corner are generally filled with nuts. I have almonds and peanuts, but I'm out of pecans and I'm out of the trail mix as well, so that tells me I need to go to the store. Over here, my little bears, these are both cute, and that's the only reason I keep them. And I keep goodies in there for my grandson. This little bear has the Cheez-Its. Oh, I cannot reach this without taking over the camera. See if I can turn this big bear around. And Big Bear, so it's Papa Bear and Mama Bear, I think. He says it's Mama Bear and Kid Bear, but has cookies in it for him. And they're going to sit over in the corner over here. Oh. No, don't want to knock my camera over. That's another reason I turned off, because this space is kind of tight. Okay, and then, so that's second shelf. Now I'm not done. I'm just showing you where I am right now. Then third shelf, I did use my new, let me get this out of the way. This is that seltzer water that comes flavored. This one is raspberry lime. My husband seems to like it. I don't really care for it. I actually like water, so. And Back there I have a box of the Red Lobster cheese biscuits. Oh, they are great when you have them. Some Bisquick and some movie flavored popcorn, the stuff the movies used for popcorn. We bought that on a whim. It's been sitting there for a while. I usually use butter flavored olive oil because that stuff, when you read the label, oh my, we were at the beach. You know how free you feel at the beach, right? And we found a market that had that, so we bought it. I may give it to my kids. And then I have our cereal. And then in the basket over there, I have oils. Like I have, and let me tell you guys, this is really good. If you have an oil store, a vinegar and oil store where you live, this raspberry balsamic vinegar, oh my, it's a little expensive. Yeah, this size was $21. But is it good? And it only takes a little bit, and then you use the rest in olive oil. And all of my others, this is the honey balsamic vinegar. It's good too. And I bought a small one of this one. There's not a price on this one, but it's not that much in that size. And then I have other oils back here, basil infused, and just that kind of stuff. And that's what that is. And so now on the door, I think this is going to work out. At least we'll try it for a season and see. That's rich and creamy and all kinds of icing for cakes, and it's short, so that's why it goes on that top one, because so the door can close. And then all the others, I put the smaller jars that were on the top shelf, which gave me room for the larger jars on the top shelf. And then I still had 2 shelves as we go down. Let me move back so you can see. I still had 2 shelves where I could put like cake mixes, and this one here has my, envelopes, taco seasoning. I don't use brown gravy mix. I put most of this over here for my daughter. I make my own. But taco, and I have some ranch dip in here. So that kind of stuff in that little basket. So I still had room over there for that. So it's working out well. And now I'm going to get down here to these things in the bottom, these plastic things that I have holding. I'm going to pull stuff out. I'm going to make sure that I have stuff in there that I'm actually using, and then I'll put stuff back and I'll come back to you. I'm going to pull them out, sweep the floor. I don't know what could get under it, but you never know. So, and I took the wheels off, so they just kind of slide out, though. They're not difficult to get out because they did come with wheels. And I had seen another YouTuber, let me say this before I go, because I thought it was so cute. She used these because, they're inexpensive. You can get them at Walmart, or I think, any store like that. And she painted them to match her decor. And they were absolutely gorgeous. I think she sprayed hers gold and something else. But I'm black and white, so I don't think I'm going to paint these today. I think I'm just going to go through and organize and come back to you guys when I have it basically all together. So that's where I am. That's what I have. And we'll see how this works for a season. Okay, I hope that I'm giving you guys a little inspiration. Takes a little time, but I think it's well worth it, especially when you have small space and you need every storage space that you can get. So it's coming out really nice, and I'll see you in a bit. Come back and show you. I was really proud of this. I had said I didn't think there was much going on as far as dirt underneath those plastic things, but just in case you're interested in them, you know how some things you pull them out and it's just messy back there? This I'm going to still dust mop, but look at there, it stayed just as clean under there as could be. I'm so proud of that. And I had forgotten that my hubs had bought me this grill for Christmas. I'm not really a gadget cooker. I generally just cook on my stove or on the grill. But I'm going to try it. I guess it's for great sandwiches and all of that. I haven't even read the directions, so we'll see. I'm going to pull it out. But I just wanted to pop in and show you that if you do buy these things, they protect your floor and everything. It's really, really clean under there. I haven't even dusted yet. I pulled the dust mop out and then decided I would show you guys. Here's my dust mop leaning over here, So I'm going to get in here now and just dust it up a little bit. But these things really, really do work well. Like I said, it had wheels, so which would have been higher and things could have gotten underneath. But I took the wheels off because I didn't need the wheels in there. Alright, so back in a bit. I'm back, friends, and I'm done. Once again, the top shelf, and in a minute I'm going to take the camera down so that you can get a closer look. But I just wanted to show you each shelf. I still have a lot of wasted space in front because the shelves are so deep, but I'm going to have to find a way to deal with that in a way that you can still see what's in back. I need to do that, and it bothers me when it's real crowded. I actually kind of like it like this, but I need to use the extra space. So if you have any ideas of what I could put there, I didn't get to move any canned goods over because I didn't want to stack them up to block the space. I'm wondering if those canned good holders that slant, the clear ones, would work in front of some of this stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because for right now I've got a lot of wasted space that could be used, but for now everything is in order as it should be. Again, top shelf are things that we don't use very often anymore. Baking powder, oatmeal, the old-fashioned kind that you make and stir, yellow rice, egg noodles, macaroni, brown sugar, and white rice. There's a can of cookies there from Christmas that hasn't been opened yet. I may send those to my daughter's house for the kids. Also, or keep them here for the kids, maybe, for my grandson anyway. On the second shelf are things we use a little more often. Like I said on the side here, those containers usually have nuts or trail mix. I need to go shopping, as you'll see as we move down. And that's a good thing, because I thought I had things I didn't have. My sugar container is empty, and that doesn't bother me a bit. We haven't been using white sugar recently, but I need to get some. I need to have it in the house. So I do need to do some shopping. There's flour, there's brown rice, and in the corner back there are those noodles I was telling you about that are all natural. I don't have the name because I threw away the packaging. Now on top of that are grits. Dieting or not, I'm a Southern girl at heart, and I love my grits, so they will be eaten on occasion. I just cannot lie. Okay. Third shelf are our cereals, and as I said before, I have a box of those delicious Red Lobster cheese biscuits and some Bisquick. And my one thing that I bought, this container back there with snacks, works out perfectly. I can get them in, they're not all over the place. And here's the bottom line: if this is full, just don't buy anymore. That's just it. Just don't buy them and stack them up in my pantry. Just don't want that. So that's going to be, if they don't fit in that big thing, we don't need anymore. So the one thing I'm low on that we do eat a lot of, as you can see in this jar, is our popcorn. We don't even have enough left to pop one last good batch or good bowl. So we'll need to be picking some of that up. And then next to that, we both love pickles. And so that's sitting there. Down below, as I told you, I was cleaning these out, and I did. And guys, when I pulled the second one out underneath on the floor, let me take this down a little bit. Hold on, bear with me. Let me move you down. Underneath them, it was very clean. It's not like when you pull out your refrigerator or that drawer under your stove. For some reason, they just keep everything very, very clean. So I did dust them up underneath anyway, wiped them all out. The top drawer has storage bags, freezer bags, and the short aluminum foil. I have another idea for my long, but my husband spray painted it and it's not dry, so it's not up yet. You'll see that probably when I bring you back, so I can show you my new labels once I get a chance to make the labels on my Cricut. The second drawer is all tea. We drink a lot of tea around here. The third drawer is storage, like I have straws and things that I use to stage when I'm doing a video, like for my bar cart or my kitchen table or something, a tablescape or something like that. The other drawer are sweet snacks, like we have Nicotes and other crackers and that kind of thing. The drawer under that has bottles of water, and the one under that has paper plates, napkins, and forks and spoons and knives. And so, moving along to the door, I am very pleased with the way this came out. As you can see, Let's take you back up a little bit. The top one, I have to wind it up so you can, the camera's not laying all the way back trying to show you. Okay, has short stuff because it has to, you know, the door has to close. So up there I have Jello pudding and Jello and icing for cakes. The second shelf has jars, cornmeal, cornstarch, hush puppy mix, and chocolate chips. The third one is raw sugar. Been trying to use that lately. Powdered sugar, brown sugar, dark. Seafood breader, which I try not to use too often. Margarita salt, I believe this is. Yeah. And baking powder. Field peas and baby limas are in the jars. And then below are the cake mixes, brownie mixes, cornbread mixes, that kind of thing. And the bottom one has the overflow of the cake mixes and brownie mixes and my little packets, you know, when you do the Lipton onion soup and taco seasoning and the dip and that kind of thing. And this thing right here with the grapes, it's oh, forgive me, it's ugly as it can be, but it holds all of our grocery store plastic bags. I would love to find one that's in a better pattern, but I haven't seen them lately. Of course I haven't looked. I guess I'll try Amazon. See if I can find something in black and white maybe. But for now, that holds our plastic bags from the grocery market. And what's going to have to go back on the floor here, I hate to do it, but I have no place else to store, is my peanut oil, which I've started using when and if I fry, and my air fryer will sit in that corner over there. Right now it's holding the door open so I can't move it, but just know it'll sit in that left corner, and that's it. And the pantry is all done. So I want you to leave me a comment below again about what I can do about that wasted space. Let me know if I have inspired you to do something different in your pantry. I did it all last year and I can leave a link to that video, but you know how sometimes your system just doesn't work. And when it doesn't, the best thing to do is not to beat yourself up about it. Just change it. This cost me nothing except the one basket I bought for our snacks, and that was $12.99. The rest were things that I already had. I didn't go out and buy more storage things. I just used mason jars and other jars that I had, like this one. I had a few of those that I picked up from Walmart a couple of years ago, and I had them in, you know, storage, just sitting around. I have some empty ones up there in case, since we're buying things now that are different, like a lot of nuts and berries. That one up there, the little one, has dried cranberries in it. We like those in our salad. So the one sitting next to that is an empty one. So as we buy things that are new, we'll have something to put them in without having to spend more money, and I think that's a great idea. Okay, so there you have it. Another one of my getting it done, or getting it together in 2020. My pantry. I think the next thing I'm going to do is a refresh in my laundry room. There's nothing wrong with it either. May just need to clean up a little bit, maybe pull the washer and dryer out, clean underneath, make sure there are no leaks, and put them back, which is what you should do every year. So that may be next. And then I'm going to start showing you things that I have done, or my husband and I have done, like some painting projects that just didn't work. So we're just going to have to repaint them. I will let you know what my mistake was so that you don't make the same mistakes and you won't have to redo. But I think it's a good exercise that I get to share with you when things don't work as well as when things do. So that'll be coming up as well as we get it together in 2020. So that's the pantry, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you're not already a member, let me remind you to subscribe below. Come on, hit that subscribe button, and once you hit that button, also hit the bell so that you'll be notified of all upcoming videos. Follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and don't forget to check out my blog. There are a lot of organizational tips over there. And every Friday, I started a new series recently. Every Friday I'm giving a new tip of organizing something or cleaning something in your home. So check that out at clarissacoward.com, and let's get social together as well. Alright, so with that said, you know what I do. I leave you with lots of hugs, blessings, and a lot of love. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Stay tuned to the end of this one though, because I'm going to take the camera down. I'm going to get a couple of good pictures, and I'm going to walk you just pan around up close so you can see what everything is of the pantry. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.